VidGamesFTW.
They hook up stuff to pressure locks. They hooked me up to a pressure lock once. That wasn't fun.
What?
Welcome back. I read the Speedle.
Okay.
Go over the ramp.
Oh, that's how we go over the ramp. Boom!
Alright. And another Grunthor.
Another one. And another one.
And another one bites the dust.
And another one bites the dust.
Plop, plop, plop.
I saw his health bar. Oh, there he is.
Oh! Just lobbed a boulder at you. What were you going to say?
I was trying to figure out where he was because I saw his health bar pop up, but I didn't actually see him. Oh, wait.
Ooh, you better Phantom Dash out of it. So now you've got another method of strafing. You can like that, which is very helpful.
Jeez.
For instances like that. Or you can, yeah, hop your way around. Grunthor. The only thing I'll say, and it's not...
Frick.
Ooh, damn, he murdered you. I wouldn't say it's completely negative, but it's something to take into consideration for those who want to try out this game. Some of these bigger enemies do get repetitive. Like, we faced a Juggernaut a couple parts back. We're facing Grunthors. They're going to be popping them quite regularly.
Okay.
So, it gets a little repetitive in that aspect, because it's a lot of the same guys. But it's still fun to just destroy them. That's a good way to just upgrade your weapons. Just get them right in the face.
Yes.
Shatter Bomb. You can also pixelize them too. You can pixelize anyone, even the bosses.
I'm just keeping the rock in between the two of us, and it seems to be keeping him from charging me.
Oh! In between a rock and a Grunthor place.
Yes. Look, what works, works, okay?
That's true. So it's probably been a couple days now from the time that we're recording this. For me here, as we're recording, it was yesterday. We went to go see Gabriel Iglesias. And it was awesome. I just want to bring this up because at this point, when you're watching this episode as well, the first episode of our podcast went up. So I'm glad that we finally got to set that up. And that first one on the Mario movie was a really fun one to do. But so these ones, the timer for these ones are really quick, so you're gonna have to get a Speedle for them.
Oh, I see. I have to, like, go over them real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, quick like.
Go get that waypoint, son. So I'm not gonna say anything from. I'm sure that because we couldn't take pictures or video during the show.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
I'm sure that they didn't say, but I'm sure it may extend to us talking about the show. So I'm not going to say a whole lot. There's just one little thing he did say that I wanted to go over very, very briefly. Just because it fell totally in line. There's another rift that way.
Up here? Are you getting me lost?
No. That's where 2 go. Now look down this way. There it is.
Oh.
Okay. In that podcast, in said podcast, we talked about the reason we wanted to do the Mario movie as our first one.
I always forget that those are bombs.
Do you remember TNTs from Crash? Because you played a little bit of Crash. You remember those? Just that's those. That's those. Do not touch.
Okay.
You can touch.
Wait, that was the path, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oops.
They respawn, which is good.
Okay, good. I didn't ruin it.
Might have killed the guy though, because there is a goon for less. There he is. There he is. Boom. See ya. Ah! Run, bitch, run! So in our the whole thing spurred from the cast. Oh wait, get the thing. The cast announcement for the Mario movie.
Yeah.
That's what sparked us to do the movie as the first episode of the podcast. So when we got to talking about the casting, we were talking about, like, well, how faithful are they going to be to the characters? because it's super totally just this cast that's very bizarre for a Mario movie, and it's A-list celebrities and stuff like that doing the voices. And when we were watching Gabriel's show, he was talking about he talked about how he's Speedy Gonzalez in. I don't know if he's going to be like the mainstay voice or if he was just the voice of him for Space Jam. But he talked about a little bit about how he got into that part and kind of how he worked with them to nail the voice down or whatever. And he could do the voice, but he talked about like, or they were saying, okay, so do you want to modernize him a little bit because the voice might be too stereotypical for modern audiences? And he goes, well, I appreciate that you would allow me to like so drastically change the direction of a character that iconic. He says, but I'd rather because they go, you could use like your regular voice if you want. You don't have to like do the accent. He goes, Gabriel says, I don't want people to hear me when they hear Speedy Gonzalez. I want them to hear Speedy Gonzalez. And just fucking everyone erupted in cheers. Because we're like, he gets it.
Yeah.
Yes. That was the Aladdin Robin Williams theme too. That we mentioned in the podcast. Like, they get it. But Hollywood doesn't get it.
No. They're slowly getting better about it.
Yes.
But yes, mostly no. She believes him now because she looked into his brain.
Yeah, that's true. People go, it's a little bit racist. She doesn't like robots. And then, of course, he didn't mean to stare at her arm, but he was like, well, but look at this. And she's like, yeah. Oh, we'll find out how that all happened in due time. Uh-oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
What's going on here? Was it calling a distress signal? Methinks so. Hello. That little guy is riding the big thing.
No, Clank!
Clanky boy. Here we go, dude. Oop, doop, 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 doopy, doopy, I'm a Speedle. Oh shit, oh god! My back. Alright.
Come back with my friend.
Careful.
There's bombs!
These parts are really cool. I like this boss fight. Yay!
Flying.
Kill all in your path.
Yes, just run them over.
When you see the big ramp. There it is. Go to the ramp. And flee. Do you have enough? Yeah, land on the dude. Okay, go off that ramp.
I'll go off this one.
Shoof. Alright, and then just ram right into it. Blam.
Boom!
There we go.
I did it.
Oh, you did like 15 flips in the air. And it's really cool that those little cutscenes. Depending on where you land, like at what time in the course you're going around that you land on this guy, you can end up in different spots, obviously, to have this part of the fight. And there's different cutscenes for it. So usually I don't end up here first. I'll end up here like second or something. That's pretty cool. Another really convenient thing, which I don't remember if the other past games had. They might have, but maybe not in the earliest games. When you go into your wheel, you can actually see how close your weapons are to upgrading to the next level. So the levels are right there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw the level on
So if you're specifically looking to upgrade something, you can keep tracking it. Which is pretty cool. I'm telling you, this game is convenient as fuck. It is insanely beginner friendly.
Whoa!
Do you want to not die? Put it on the easiest difficulty and you cannot be hit. You can get hit, but the shots will just go right through you.
That's extremely easy.
It's just if you want to learn the combat in these scenarios, because there's no training for the most part. We'll get
Or
there.
also, I mean, it's also good for, like, because I know, like, my sister, because she only plays games once in a while. So, like, I started her off with Elder Scrolls 4, because that has a difficulty slider. It's not, it's like easy, medium, hard, like a lot of games, you know. It has a and you can move it all the way down, and you're not invincible, but you're pretty close, right? You, like, the amount of damage you take is just almost zero when it's on super easy. But I did that because she wanted a game where she could explore, so I figured that would be an easy way for her to get some experience with her first game without having to, like, you know, risk dying very often.
Yeah.
Where at a game like this, you know, the same thing is like it can be really good for people who don't play video games very often, or you know, for example, like my sister.
Yeah. Whoa. Plunk.
She doesn't need to do that now, obviously, but you know, when she was playing for the first time.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, beautiful. You're getting it, you're getting it.
I'm getting it.
Shoop da whoop.
Yeah, the combat's actually pretty cool when you get the hang of it.
Yeah. All the games since the beginning, since the very first one were like this. But of course, with it being on PS2, it was a lot kind of slower and stuff.
Oh God, I don't know how I didn't get hit, but okay.
Yeah, definitely save all your bolts. The bolts are like exclusively for buying weapons, so just keep getting as much as you can so we can get all kinds of cool shit later. I don't know.
Die.
I don't know what I'd say my favorite one is.
Favorite weapon?
Yeah, I have to look through all of them again. Because there are some I use. The burst pistol I like using. When it comes to certain games like this, of this nature, little third-person shooters and all that, I'll tend to go with whatever's first given to me.
Uh-huh.
I think that was one of the first ones I upgraded to level 5.
The burst pistol?
Yeah. The cool thing, too, is when you go to level 5, they, like, fucking transform into, like... They have, like, a whole other name. They, like, Pokemon evolve into something different. So, like, there's one you get that's called the Headhunter, and it's a sniper. And if you upgrade to level 5, they call it the Migraine. It's cool. It's some cool shit. Their names change at level 5, and it's super dope. And they're, like, hella powerful. They're powerful as fuck. All your weapons get insane later. Oh, that disappeared. Okay. Beat the boss, got back Clank, and now it's time to go and check out that anomaly.
Check out the anomaly.
Rift over there, Padre. Compadre. I just called you Dad. Compadre. I'm Mexican. I know Spanish words.
I know Spanish words.
Just pretend that was a shortening of compadre.
Okay.
Even though it's a completely different word.
Yeah, because I don't need you calling me Dad.
No, that's fine. Jace, you are not the father.
Yes! Good.
Oh.
Wait, what blew up that time?
The tankers. I told you those tankers. Be careful of them.
Okay.
Let's go check that shit out next time. I gotcha. We're not doing it now. Yeah. Go check out Miss Zircon.
Okay.
And then we'll tune in next time.
Tuna next time. Making the progress, boys.
Making my way through the progress. Shooting fast. Trying to get Clank back. How many times have we referenced that song and we don't even listen? I've never even heard it all the way through.
You've never heard that song all the way through?
I don't think I have. I don't know the actual lyrics to it.
Making my way downtown, walking past. That's all I remember because it's been a long time for me.
It's been a long time for me.